Hey guys, how's it going? It's Lady Fantastic here. Um, so, uh, I've been, my boss has been, on vacation for, the last week, and it's been really, nice and kind of stress free. And every day, I've been getting my work done and leaving a little bit early, and then just, kind of swing by the comic shop and browse. Maybe pick and get a little El Cheapo here and there, but nothing crazy. And so, I went by today after I left work and just checked out what they had. And, pardon me, this is the most expensive book that I got. It was $12, but it's got the origin of the creeper in it. It's a detective 443. And it's a little dinged up, but it's in pretty decent, well, for me it's in fine shape, honestly. It's fine. Not like the ranking fine, but it is acceptable to me. I mean, it's a mid-grade, so whatever. I think these may be reprints or something, but not quite sure. You guys, this is so crazy. This was just in the regular comics with the Avengers. And do you know whose signature that is? That's Jason Aaron's. I got this for $4. So I was just excited as hell. And I don't have any concern that it's not his, because it's if you send this in for grading, one of the two services authenticates the signatures, and you could just send it to that one. And if you go online and look at any of the signatures of Jason Aaron's, this is spot on. So what in the world? Jason Aaron's my boy, so I just found a signature of his. What? Ha 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 ha. Sorry. You dudes, let's just pile on the badassery. Amalgams, bullets, and bracelets. Frank Castle Punisher with Diana Wonder Woman. Are you kidding me? That is sickness. Oh, damn, that is too cool. And then they had the True Believers. There was a few of them I came across, but it's shitty because it's if the True Believers are out on the rack, because they've just been released, they're $1. But their back issues, they'll price them for $3. So I only got one. I mean, I would have, if they were all $1, I would have gotten a lot more. But I saw this and I was particularly intrigued because it was of a newer comic, but yeah. These were El Cheapos, and so I was really excited to find this. This was $3, and oh yeah, boy, you better believe I got that from the McFarlane, the second SpiderMan series, number 17. In that same and then I also found a facsimile of Amazing Spider-Man 252 for cover price, and so I got it. Then this was the Spider-Man from the same one that I showed you the 17 of. This guy, okay, so and this is where Spider-Man gets the Phoenix power, and I gotta get it, girl. Phoenix is my boo. She's awesome, dude. I think she's really cool. Anyways, and then to finish it up, a Joe Jusko Black Panther cover. That is badass. I don't care what anybody says. And this is just the plastic. There's not an actual real bend in it. So, now that I kind of showed you guys those, pickups, I want to talk about a series real quick. And it's called Thanos Rising. It's called Thanos Rising, and it's actually by Jason Aaron. And the art in it is amazing, too. But I think it is heavily influenced by a theme of mental illness. Now let's talk about that, because it's really, to me, it's fascinating, because this is what I always ask myself. You know, when you read Infinity Gauntlet and you see Thanos, he's got this fucking gauntlet. He could do anything he wants with it, and so he snaps to make what he wants happen. But he gets rid of half of everything, okay? He also had the power to snap and double the resources. Do you know what I'm saying? But he didn't choose to do that. And that is a choice. And you can tell by that choice that man's been burnt. Or that deviant, that purple man's been burnt. So this is a really cool series that actually depicts his early childhood. And I feel like Aaron really plays this like you're seeing a kid that's probably a sociopath that's not getting the attention he needs, and you can see him turning bad and nothing happens. You guys know that story, like we need to talk about Kevin? We need to talk about Thanos, because it's right up there with it. And it's just fascinating because, you know, you'll see him, he starts to, you know, at first, you know, his parents don't really pay attention to him. His mom thinks he's like a demon baby and kind of goes batshit, and so, like, is not allowed to be in her presence, or his presence. I don't know, it's really weird. Like, he basically gets rejected because of his appearance, but his dad still wants him to be around. This is on Titan, and his dad's like a leader or something. I can't remember his name, but he's, you know, there's a story along with him and all that jazz. But, as he gets older, he's awkward. He doesn't know how to make friends. And then he gets into, like, dissecting animals and hurting animals. And it's just like that classic. And then you see maybe some sort of... when you go through something like trauma, and, like, you could consider, I guess, being rejected by your mother to be slightly traumatic. And that's, like, an understatement. You know, a child does different things to protect their psyche from such sort of damaging events. And in this, he creates death. So he starts seeing this girl around his age, and she talks to him, and they become friends. But it's death. And so it's very interesting how Aaron chooses to incorporate death as almost a schizotypical or schizotypal. You know, dude, it's as if his personality has fractioned or been, you know, has compartmentalized into different sections, and he is no longer aware that what he is seeing is actually a manifestation brought forth by his own mental illness. That's where Aaron, I think, makes this very, very clever. And man, you guys, just read it, and if you don't want to, that's fine. But I really feel like this is so interesting because where death is, Aaron has brought in the question of, you know, maybe Thanos is just fucking nuts. Maybe there never was a death. Anyways, I've blabbered on long enough. You guys have a good one. Be safe. Bye.